Yes, it's another project. A 3-speed this time, which is what I wanted. And the reason I bought it is because I want a daily rider that I can have out rain, through the winter with salt on the roads, and I won't be worried about it deteriorating. And I saw this on eBay, went to see it, thought, oh, that'll fit the bill nicely, and a deal was done and I brought it home. So it's a 3-speed. I am filming from the garage, which is why everything's a mess, because I've had to hide this bike from the household authorities. I'm operating a strict 1 in 1 out policy, so one bike has got to go, and I'll sell one of my 4-speeds because there is one that is surplus to requirements really. It's the one I did one of the canal rides on. It's a good bike, but with 2 others I don't need a third 4-speed. That, and I do find the 3-speeds much more pleasant to ride. I've always thought that the people at Sturmey Archer, the good people there, missed a trick when they made the 4-speed, because the ratios are very similar, and in practice you don't actually gain that much over a 3-speed, but that's a subject for another day. So this bike, it's a Rally 1950s. Let's get some better light on the scene. I think it was 59 when I looked at the hub. Flip top oiler there, and it's been painted, which I thought was great, because they've not done a bad job, whoever's painted it. They've masked the transfer off, but unfortunately they've painted over the all steel bicycle script, which I've started to carefully scrape off the excess paint there, and they probably painted over it because, judging by these remains, there wasn't much left to see in the first place. And the gentleman who I bought it off, he said he used it for the Eroica or something, or when the Tour de France came up through Derbyshire, and he used it for that a few times, the Eroica, when that came up there, and he hadn't used it much, if at all, since. And it does show the signs of having been done up, because the chrome has been painted silver, and promisingly there is some good looking chrome under there. There's not a lot of wear in the brakes. The brake rods there, nice and free to move. All the springs are there. Got mostly little jobs. This won't be a full overhaul on this one. A few little jobs, like it's got the wrong and defective trigger. That looks to me like it would have been a later plastic one, which is now without its plastic parts. And the cable again is incorrect, and one of these universal type, which I don't like. It should have one like this, with the end nicely soldered on, nice and neat, with the plastic covering. That's what it should have. I've got a few of them, so all nice pleasant jobs to do. Got some things, running repairs there, a few odd parts like new reflector, you know, missing nuts and things, but from my various Spurs bike I can replace these. I've just loosely, very loosely reassembled it just for this video, so I'll just put the wheel back on there. No point reattaching these because it'll all be coming apart again. But I've got these Rally Industries stamped stirrup there. You will have noticed that the forks are wrong. These Triumph forks, so they are incorrect because there is the lug for the fork lock, the patented Rally fork lock, which I have. I've got a spare set of forks here on one of my parts bikes, so I shall swap them over, and I'm hoping to find a key that fits that. So as I say, it bears all the signs of having been done up, you know, to ride, to be sold on as a going concern, and it's had a new sprocket there, and also by the looks of it, yeah, that's definitely a new chain as well. Steel rim, not in bad condition really, there's no rot on it. No, it's not holed or terribly rusty, it's not going to shred the brake blocks. Speaking of which, they've been assembled wrong. These are the front brake blocks, or they should be, with these parts on there. So that's just, you know, just easy jobs really to swap them around. The wheel, this front wheel isn't original. That's a Westwood rim with well, I don't know what hub that is. I'm guessing Union, so that's a replacement. No bad thing really. If it works, it works and does the job. I'll be quite happy with that for the time being. Got a few incorrect fastenings there, and for the mudguards, but again, I can quite easily deal with that. I would be interested, I would have loved to have seen what the paintwork was like before. My plan with this is just to give it all a good rub down with very, very fine wet or dry paper, something like 1500 grit or 2000 grit, just to shine it up a bit better. Take these marks off the paint, get the old wet or dry on there, and that should come up pretty well. Perfect for a daily user. The saddle, again, a modern a modern replacement. I've got a much better saddle to put on, more suited to the bike. It's got the reflector, which is probably original because it's Rally Industries branded, so that's nice. Dyno 3 there, as I say, 59, just I think from what I can remember. Dyno 3, probably run it on battery lights, with it being my plan as a daily. So there you go, it will be coming together again soon. It's jumped a place in the queue. The 4-speed is still on the back burner, but that's this 4-speed, as you've seen, it's quite special because it's in remarkably well preserved original condition. whoever laid this bike up knew what they were doing, and as a result it has survived very well. You will also have noticed that I have fitted the other rear light to it. I cleaned all that green paint off. That was a painstaking job. So yeah, there you go. Another project. Oh yeah, and it's missing its chain guard, is this one, the chain case, but I shall probably run it without it, at least for the time being. Although I may fit one, I don't know, not decided yet. Decisions. But yes, this will be being worked on soon. If you want to see the work on it progressing, then just leave a comment and I will do a series on it like I did with Project Pre-War. So there you have it, overview of the bike as it come to me. Now work can begin. See you soon again.